I'd like to welcome you here inside of beautiful Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. It is the Bighorn Basin Conference middle school girls basketball tournament, the semifinals. Winner of this game will move on to the championship game. Well, that being said, the Thermopolis Bobcats coming off of a win over the Matiti Longhorns in that quarterfinal game. They'll be looking to maintain some of that momentum heading into this one. Just letting you know who's who. The Shoshoni Wranglers will be wearing their away blues here today and be scored, I believe, as the away team. They'll be wearing their road blues with the yellow lettering, the steamboat horse on the back of the jersey with a alternating white and yellow stripe pattern across the side of the jersey. I believe Shoshoni will be moving right to left across your screen to start today's game. Thermopolis Bobcats wearing their home whites today with the purple lettering and white or yellow outline and the gradient purple and gold stripe across the side. Bobcats should be moving left to right to start today's contest. Well, the Bobcats, who are trying to get back to the championship to try to defend their 2024 title, have a little bit of a tough road ahead of them. The Bobcats lost to the Shoshoni Wranglers in Thermopolis this past November. They'll be looking to try and rebound. Bobcats proved, though, that they have that skill to move forward into the tournament. Should be able to get themselves a good result here today. Mabry Schwann will be tipping it away here with Elizabeth McFarland. And we are officially underway. It's the semifinals here in Cowley. Moving to the near side, McConaughey will give it up left side. Back up into the middle, and that's going to go out of bounds. That one bounced off the 13 of Caroline Donaldson. And Caroline Donaldson, last time we saw her was against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. I believe we gave her player of the game. No, we did not. Oh, shoot. Either way, she had a big impact in that game against Rocky on 8th grade night. Shot is up from the right side, up no good. Rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson skips it over to the far side. Here comes the 15. Passing it left side. This is Jarvis. No. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Avery Jarvis was there on the pass. Shot is up no good. Rebounded by Tinsley McConaughey. McConaughey got to put this one up, and it rims out. Hannah Bourne on the rebound. Passing this one down court to Sylvana DeVries. Taken away here by Savannah Donaldson, not Caroline. I do apologize for that hiccup. Jarvis will pass up to McConaughey. McConaughey is a threat from beyond the arc. Now she'll pass left side to Donaldson. Now to Jarvis. It's up and it's blocked. No, a foul. They'll call for 2 shots here, and that'll send the Lady Blue to the line. And I do believe that will send 8th grader Avery Jarvis to the line to shoot. Jarvis' first shot on its way, and that'll break the seal here for the Lady Blue. Second shot on its way. It's up off the front of the rim, no good. Shoshoni's still going to try to go for the rebound there, but Mabry Schwann over there near the padding. 5:02 to go here in the second quarter, in case you're just tuning in. Tossing it in will be Kaylee Martin. Martin now tries to get up to Donaldson, and it's swatted away there by Crayley Williams. Williams had a significant impact on that win against the Matiti Longhorns this morning. Tosses it into the corner. Donaldson with an open 3. That one's up no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Martin. She's going to try and get out of it. Martin passes back up to Tinsley McConaughey. She'll move right side. Back door to Donaldson. Bounce pass left side to the wing. Moving to the right side, now Jarvis around to McConaughey, now underneath to the 12 of Corbin Marshall. This one's stolen away by another number 12, Mabry Schwann. Crayley Williams trying to get by. Passes it right side to Sylvana DeVries, takes the shot on the run. It's up and no good. Rebounded here by Ella Benefiel, who sunk a 3 in that game against the Longhorns. Back door here, lines up the 3. Speaking of, that one rims out. Very good look, just unfortunately a little too much power on it as it rims out. Here comes Tinsley McConaughey, passes it left side to Marshall. And that is going to be a foul called down there on the floor. Should be the Bobcats' second team foul. No, check that. They gave it to Shoshoni. So it looks like it's going to end up being on Corbin Marshall for her first personal. here to Crayley. I could have sworn that was a defensive call there. I do apologize. And that is going to go out of bounds toward the scores table there as Mabry Schwann Crayley Williams tried to get it up the floor. Shoshoni playing a tough game here, and this is exactly what we expected to see here. The second edition of the Battle for Boysen, this time with playoff stakes. Near side, passes left to McConaughey. She'll look to go right side. On the free throw line, takes the shot from the volleyball line. That one's up and in. And so Shoshoni will make it a 3-0 ball game. They nailed that free throw earlier, but now here comes Crayley Williams down the left side. Takes the shot, it's up, and it's no good. Grabs her own rebound, trying to get there, and it's going to be a tie-up. And I'm trying to see who that was. That was Kaylee Martin down there trying to get involved for the Wranglers. Trying to wrangle it away, if you will. It will be Bobcat ball off the jump ball. Takes the shot from mid-range. That one's off the side of the basket. Kaylee Martin again on the rebound. She'll toss this one way down court. This is Donaldson. Takes the shot from the left. That one's up and in. And that is going to end up being Savannah Donaldson with the second basket for the Wranglers. She now has 2 points on the game. Switches to her left side, and now this is Donaldson on the steal. Passes it right side to McConaughey, and it's blocked. No, it's a foul. And Tinsley McConaughey will go to the line to shoot 2. And Shoshoni was able to go 1 for 2 on their last attempt at the charity stripe. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. McConaughey will get herself a point here. First one of the day. 3:23 still to play, in case you're just tuning in. Shot on its way from McConaughey. She'll make both of them. And the Bobcats will use their first timeout, and that is going to send us to the break. And we'll be right back from inside the auxiliary gym. The Shoshoni Wranglers trying to get themselves into the championship game. Bobcats also trying to get back in for a back-to-back championship appearance. We'll be back in just a moment from Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming. 7-0 Shoshoni on top here in the semifinals. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School. The Battle of Boysen, once again, the Shoshoni Wranglers and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Second meeting between these two teams this season. Bobcats are 0-1 against this team this year after beating the Wranglers in the regular season in 2024. Tinsley McConaughey on the steal down the far side, passes left to Donaldson. Donaldson getting hounded, and that is an easy call there for the ref. Benefiel coming in hot there behind the defender. Just can't do that. 3:13 still to go. It is a football score here in Rocky. 7-0 Wranglers. They'll toss this one up to the right side. It's blocked. Mabry Schwann got a hand on it. Here comes Ella Benefiel. And the Bobcats, it's always the same story with them. Doing very good defensively, but offensively they've been struggling. Shot is up and it's no good. It was blocked. And now Mabry Schwann kicks out. Ella Benefiel lines it up, and it's out of the rim. Bobcats would have had it 7-6 there had it not been for that pesky rim. It has spat out both of the Bobcats' three-point attempts today. Foul called on the near side. Looks like it should stay here with the Lady Blue. Kaylee Martin will toss this one in from the near side. And looks like we got a sub here. Checking into the Hardwood Hotel is going to be the 15 of Peyton Vargas. Lillian Estenson heading to the bench. Shoshoni on the inbound. Here comes Tinsley McConaughey. McConaughey right side now. Shot is on its way. I believe it's Jarvis. Cha-ching. And Avery Jarvis going to cash it in for 2. I believe that she now has 4 points on the game. And they're going to call the foul there on the far side. A traveling violation, actually. Bobcats just making mistake after mistake here in this game. Again, defensively they've been doing just fine, but offensively they've been struggling. The same thing against Matizzi as well. Offensively, just not able to get it going. I feel like I wonder if the Bobcats are feeling a little overconfident after that win over Matizzi. Shot is in from the right side or from the left side, up and in, and stolen back away. Avery Jarvis bounce pass to Donaldson. That one's up and in. Shoshoni with a 13-0 lead. They've scored 13 unanswered here in the first. Crayley Williams near side, trying to get by Tinsley McConaughey. McConaughey switching to her right side. Passing right now to DeVries. DeVries kicks it back out to the right wing. Shot up for three. That one way off target. I don't blame her for taking the shot there, but just couldn't get it lined up. The Bobcats need to slow it down. Yeah. Ashley Clear getting pretty vocal over there, as she should. The Bobcats are not playing well here in this first quarter. But they are going to, that is a bright spot there for the purple and gold. They will force the traveling violation on Shoshoni. And the Kamalwait crew are doing everything they can to try and extend this lead further. Donaldson on the steal, now kicks it back up. This one's up and in. Kaylee Martin just dominant today. Maybe not scoring-wise, but this one another steal by Jarvis. Passes it right side, now Benefiel on the steal. Benefiel trying to come back up the middle, tosses up to the far side. Here comes Vargas. Vargas trying to penetrate, gets up to the right elbow. Now here comes DeVries, right side, bounce pass, in through the middle. That one's up and a foul. Very impressive work there by the Bobcats to draw the whistle. They'll have a couple of free throws. Try to make this a little bit better, try to finally break that seal on the home panel of the scoreboard. On box out duty here for Shoshoni will be Jarvis and Marshall. That one's up and just short. And Vargas knew it too. 1:21 to go. Wranglers got here through a victory over, I believe it was 10 Sleep this morning. 10 Sleep actually ended up winning that game over Matizzi in the consolation bracket 20-19. It was a close game, and it came down to the final possession. Shot is up for three. That one's up no good for McConaughey. And McConaughey knows her range very well. We saw her hit threes on camera many times this past season, especially against Rocky Mountain. She hailed a couple against the Grizz. Right side, this one's stolen away. Kaylee Martin now up to the front here to Tinsley McConaughey. Down the right side, shots up with a hand in her face. She still gets it to go. 17 unanswered for the Lady Blue. And the boys in blue have just been on an absolute tear today. Down the far side, here comes Crayley Williams. Williams trying to drive through. And that'll be a foul. Thermopolis will draw a fourth team foul, I believe, from the Shoshoni Wranglers. Trying to see, I think that might just only be three here. I do apologize. Oh, nope, they just updated it. Shot on its way off the back iron. We got one checking in for the Lady Blue. Number 23, Alyssa Brown, the 7th grader, checking in for her first shift. Second shot on its way for Williams, off the basket. Kaylee Martin's just had a fantastic game today, especially rebounding. Tries to pass up to Tinsley McConaughey and out of bounds. And Shoshoni does have quite a bit of space to make those kinds of errors. 17-point lead. And this one's stolen away. And nope, that is actually going to go out of bounds. That is going to stay here with the Wranglers. As it was last touched by the Bobcats. I believe it was Vargas up there that last touched it. Kaylee Martin will toss this one in. Shot is up for three for Donaldson. Three! Savannah Donaldson. There'll be another one here, 20-0. Now up to Benefiel. Tries to pass it near side. That is going to go way out of bounds up toward the Shoshoni section. 14.9 to go here. $20-0. Shoshoni on top here in the semis. Passes it left side to Martin. Martin now up to Jarvis. Jarvis right side. They're going to call the traveling violation. And now here comes Mabry Schwann into inbound. Shoshoni with a full court press. Tosses it in. That one's stolen away by Jarvis again. Left side. Donaldson on the putback. That one's up no good. Or second chance. Apologize. And not able to get it away before the end of the quarter. And that is going to conclude the first. And the Bobcats are going to need to make some serious adjustments heading into the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball. Bighorn Basin Conference semifinals here on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Like talking back here inside the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. And the Bobcats fell to the Shoshoni Wranglers earlier on in the season. Not the first time these two teams have met this year. However, the Bobcats so far outmatched, but they got to get this going in here in the second quarter. 20 unanswered for Shoshoni. Tinsley McConaughey will inbound here to Kaylee Martin once they are given the green light. And Ashley Clear was very animated over there during the quarter-time break. One thing that caught my attention was that she said that they need to help, that they need to play as a team and they need to help each other out. And honestly, that's something that probably should have been said like 15 games ago. Donaldson now left side, and that'll be a tie-up down there. And I think the possession arrow is going to favor the Bobcats. And it will. And the Shoshoni fans were wanting a blue ball there. Possession arrow will be changed here, at least from what we saw. So right now, they're trying to figure out the possession arrow here. It looks like it is going to be Bobcat ball. Bounces it in here to Sylvana DeVries. And this one's stolen right back away. Donaldson down the right side, up and in. And this is another steal. Jarvis now to Donaldson. Takes a shot right, up and in. And, you know, Shoshoni playing for some pretty good stakes here, right? They are trying to get revenge, possibly against Burlington for that loss earlier in the season. Also, it wouldn't be the first time Shoshoni and Burlington have faced off in the championship. Their volleyball teams faced off in the Bighorn Conference Championship this past October. Shot up for Donaldson from three. This one's up no good. Rebounded by McConaughey. Cha-ching. And Shoshoni continues to rack up the points here in this conference semifinal. Remember, loser of this game will play the loser of the game between Burlington and Rocky Mountain. That game is happening in the main gymnasium right now. Winner of that game, pretty obvious, will be playing in the main gym this evening for the championship, which, by the way, will be broadcast here on TBSN. Both that and the third place game, regardless of who plays. Now that we figured out that the two games are not going to be clashing. Ella Benefiel with it. Baseball pass up to 15 of Peyton Vargas. Right side to Estenson. Takes a shot from the elbow. That one's up no good. And bullying her way through was Annabelle Wire, just taking out her frustrations down there on the other end of the floor. And the boys in blue will get this one back. They'll toss this one in. 4:43 still to play. Up past the timeline now to the left side. Kicks it back up to McConaughey, and she's going to get tripped by Wire, and they'll call the foul. That is going to be the second foul now for the Bobcats. And the Bobcats just looking pretty deflated. And like I said, I don't know if it's overconfidence from that win over Matiti, but this is not the same team that we have seen, not even in the last game, but in the last game against Shoshoni. And this is a worse performance, honestly. Annabelle Wire trying to get in there with the steal, but Caroline Donaldson will get in there and help tie it up. 4:27 to go. Tinsley McConaughey will toss this one in. McConaughey looking for options, gives it up to Donaldson. Kaylee Martin skip pass over to McConaughey. McConaughey bounce past to Martin. She'll take the shot for the elbow. That one's up, no good. McConaughey on the O-Reb. She'll move right side, kicks out Donaldson, now to Martin. Martin pivots now up to the far side, back up to Martin, now left side to Donaldson. Donaldson around the perimeter now. McConaughey taking the three. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Martin. She'll get fouled from outside the key. And that is one of the easiest ways to tick off your coach is to foul from outside of the key. 26-0 here. It's a football score. Kaylee Martin trying to make it even more so. On its way up and in. And they've scored the wrong team. It is supposed to be 27-0, and it wouldn't be the first time that they've scored the wrong team in this tournament. There we go. They fixed it. All good. Shot is up and it's in, and we got another time. No, we do not. We have subs. Trying to see who it is. It is Mabry Schwann and Hannah Boren checking into the game here for the Bobcats. Estenson will come off the floor, so will Vargas. Tossing it in with 4:04 to go. They'll toss this to the near side. Here comes Mabry Schwann. Schwann was our player of the game during the Matitsi game. And now here comes Ella Benefiel. Benefiel loses control of it, passes it right side to DeVries, and almost kills a couple of Bobcats over on the right end of the floor, or gymnasium, I should say. I think we got some subs here thought we had a sub for Shoshoni. I guess we don't. Up past the timeline is McConaughey. Loses control of the ball, picked up by Benefiel. Great work there by the Bobcat defense. Crayley Williams kicks it back up, lines up the shot. This is Schwann for three, no good. Boren on the rebound, it's up and it's in! Hannah Boren with the first points here. Remember, she was the hero of the game against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies in this very gymnasium just a couple of weeks ago. Seemed to be the only person on the Bobcats that were able to put up points during that A game against Rocky. Of course, the A team still came away with a loss in that game despite Boren's efforts. We gave her player of the game in that game. And right now, she'll be the first one to score for Thermopolis. Bobcat possession on the far side. Here comes Boren. Bounce pass to Williams. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. Boren trying to go for the rebound. McConaughey will get it instead. And right now, Ella Benefiel harassing McConaughey. It's an even matchup, and we got a foul. And they'll call the foul on the Bobcats. That will put the Wranglers into the bonus. 5 fouls now for the Bobcats. And I think they might have heard me. They buzzed it. That is going to be free throws coming up. 28-2. And the scorer is beckoning the referee over to the table here. I'm trying to see what's going on. So they are going to inbound it. They're going to send McConaughey over to the near side. Trying to see what's going on here. Yep, they're going to just inbound it here from the near side. And it looks like it should be 3 foul. Or they actually reset the foul panel on the Bobcats side of the scoreboard to 3. So I don't know if they cleared the fouls at the end of that first quarter. Tosses it in. 3:12 to go. Skip pass over to the 5. Bounce pass stolen away by Boren. Boren out to the middle to Williams. Williams through the middle. Passes it right side. Tries the shot. It's up and it's in. It's Vargas this time on the basket. 28-4. Bobcats starting to score now, but can they keep it up? Pass it left side around the perimeter. One dribble. Now kicks it back up to McConaughey. McConaughey now right side. Now she'll get the ball back and now screen. Oh, runs into her own man on the screen. Still a good attempt by Kaylin Cooper to try to set the screen. Just didn't work out. Bobcat ball. They'll toss this in with 2:38 to go. Ella Benefiel up pass. She's going to go coast to coast. Down the right side. It's up no good. Rebounded. That one's up no good. Out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay. Ooh, I think they signal it. Nope. They are going to have a Shoshoni timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather, and we will be right back. Both teams now sitting at 4 timeouts apiece. We'll be right back from inside of the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming. 28-4. Shoshoni leads here in the Bighorn Basin semifinals. Like talking back here inside of the auxiliary gym, the number 2 seed Shoshoni Wranglers taking on the number 3 seed Thermopolis Bobcats. Well, the Bobcats lost to the Wranglers in Thermopolis this past November. Up past the timeline, moving to the far side. Now passing it around the perimeter. Very smooth passes by Shoshoni. And that's kind of what's made them a very hard team to defend. They've been passing really well, not making very many mistakes. Kaylin Cooper with it on the right side and a screen. Oh, Lord. No, they're going to call the double dribble, actually. So they tried to get her. So she tried to move around on the screen, just couldn't get it done there. Double dribble called on the Wranglers, and now Wranglers starting to fall into a couple pitfalls. They still have a very sizable lead, 24 points, which in middle school girls basketball is almost like 50 points, right? But oh man, loose ball down the left side. They're trying to get it, and a jump ball is called. Landry Lennon, the 7th grader, was down there trying to get into it. 1:52 still to play. Ella Benefiel will have it on the baseline. Tosses it in, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Mabry Schwann on the rebound. Schwann bounce pass up to Vargas. She made her last basket. That one's up no good. Rebounded by the 5 of Kaylin Cooper and out of bounds up the near side. Looks like it'll stay here with the Lady Blue. Tossing it in. Here comes Tinsley McConaughey. 1:37 to play here in the second quarter. Skip pass over to the 30 of Bristol Thompson. Now around the perimeter again. McConaughey, right side back to Thompson, and stolen away again by Boren. And she's had raccoon hands all day, just like her sister Jaden. Shot is up and an and one! What a shot there by Crayley Williams. And Shoshoni has seen enough. They got 4 fresh legs coming onto the floor. Crayley Williams will be taking one shot here. And they are going to sub them in, 11, 12, 13, and 15. That is Avery Jarvis, Corbin Marshall, Savannah Donaldson, Kaylee Martin in there as well. Shot on its way for Williams, up and in. Very good job there by Crayley for getting the three-point play there. Can the Bobcats kind of use this momentum here? Jarvis with it. Tries to swing away from it here. Williams with it. Tries to get it back up to Jarvis. I think the Bobcats are finally realizing, hey, the Wranglers are not the Longhorns. I think they're finally starting to get a hang of that, and now they're starting to play better as a team. Here comes Bourne on the rebound. It's poked away by Jarvis. Keeps it in bounds. And now here comes Jarvis up past the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Passes right side to Donaldson. Now up to Kaylee Martin. Martin, Donaldson, and now back up to Jarvis. Pump fakes, moves to her right side. Picks up the dribble. Back up to Donaldson. Now feeds it up into the mid-range. Up into the corner pocket, guarded by Schwann. Shot clock is turned off. Donaldson left side, and oh no. I think she might have thought the referee was wearing a Shoshoni jersey there. I don't know about you. But honestly, I think she just saw a body and didn't think twice about it. She was trying to get the pass around. This one will be up for 2. This one's up no good. Rebounded by Boren, up and in. Jaden Boren, 4 points on the game. Bobcats have been going on a run. Here comes Jarvis. This one's up for three, up and no good. Rebounded there by the 12 of Mabry Schwann. Now up to Ella Benefiel. 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to get it off in time. That is going to conclude the half. And so with that, we're going to send it to a quick breather. We're going to need one after that. What a first half this was. Wranglers still out with a 28-9 lead, but the Bobcats starting to find their rhythm. But can they translate that into the second half? We'll be back in just a moment. 8 minutes put up on the board. You're watching middle school girls basketball here on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. We'll have more basketball coming up for you here from the Bighorn Basin Conference Tournament. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies for the 2025 Bighorn Conference Tournament here in Rocky for the second year in a row as well. It's a bit of a weird story behind the conference tournament. Originally, this tournament was actually supposed to be in Grable originally. The boys would have had the rights to Cowley would have had the rights to the boys tournament in February. However, we actually spoke to the athletic director after that Rocky game when Thermopolis was playing. He actually gave us an explanation for it. They were supposed to host the boys tournament. However, they also had another thing they were hosting that weekend, 2A West Regional Wrestling. So obviously can't have both of them at the same time. You'll need both gyms for that. So they switched it around. Girls will have this. We'll have the tournament here in Cowley. Obviously, boys will be in Grable this February. Shot is up and it's no good. Trying to chase it down and out of bounds. It goes right into the scorer's table. 5:44 to go. And honestly, the stars of the show from that, it's kind of been a team effort there for the Shoshoni Wranglers. But Tinsley McConaughey, a big factor in that big run in the first half. Also, credit where credit's due, as well as Savannah Donaldson and Avery Jarvis. Those three ladies have been the main piece of this lead so far. This one will be up for two. Benefiel can't get it to go. Bourne on the rebound. That one's up and in. And the Bobcats will finally break into double digits. Bourne with 6 points on the day. Shot is up for three. Tries to get it to go. And Shoshoni, that's been their big problem in that second quarter, was that they started to kind of wane off a little bit. Their shots were starting to kind of not be able to fall. McConaughey loses the ball. Benefiel picks it up. Here comes Sylvana DeVries. DeVries pushes it up to Crayley Williams. Williams down the right side. It's up and a foul. And a big run there to the rim. 28-11. Crayley Williams has been to the line a couple times this afternoon. Shot on its way. It's up and it rattles in. Williams able to convert one. The Bobcats have done very well in their free throws today. On box out duty here will be Corbin Marshall and Kaylee Martin. Shot on its way and gets them both the fall. Can't get any more perfect than that from the free throw line. And so far, Crayley Williams is trying to help her team out a little bit there on the scoreboard. Here comes the 12 of Corbin Marshall. Tries to kick it back up to Donaldson. She'll salvage the possession. And now here comes Marshall. Back up to Donaldson. Now right side to Jarvis. She'll drive. Now kicks out to the corner. Shot on its way for three. It's up and it's no good. Mabry Schwann on the rebound. And now here comes Ella Benefiel. Up past the far side. Now to the timeline. Benefiel moves to her left. Drained a three in the game against Matisse. We know she can shoot, but she's got to find the open opportunity. Down the left side. Up and in. Not a three, but still a good opportunity. A high percentage shot underneath the post. 4:13 to go here in the third quarter. Barely any stoppages so far. I have a feeling that might change, and it will. A foul. Very easy call there, though, as Kaylee Martin going to go to the line to shoot. What? Okay. I'm sorry about that. I guess no free throws. Martin will still pass it, and they still gave it a foul to Boren, who has three now on the game. Shoshoni on the O-Reb. That was Kaylee Martin underneath the basket. Couldn't see who got the shot off, though. I believe it was Jarvis. And now we got one checking in. Vargas is coming in for Boren. Boren has had a very good game so far today, almost double-digit points today. And Ashley Clear is going to use a timeout. We're going to be right back here in just a moment. More from the Bighorn Basin semifinal here in Cowley. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. like talking you back here inside of beautiful Rocky Mountain Middle High School for what will likely be our last broadcast from the Ogs Gym this season, as we will be migrating over to the main gym for the championship and the third grade, yes. The third place game. Good God, where did I get third grade from? Mabry Schwann will toss this one in. 4 minutes still to go. Crayley Williams with it to the far side. Williams back door to Schwann, lines it up and can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Marshall. And now here comes Donaldson. Donaldson to the left side to Jarvis. Lines up for the three. That one's up. Can't get it to go. And tries to take the shot. Big hand in her face. That one's up and a rebound. Peyton Vargas. And out of bounds. And it's going to go right back to whence it came. Shoshoni, I believe, will be getting the possession back. Kaylee Martin will toss this one in. The 7th grader has been a key piece of the Lady Blue all season. Jarvis dips it up underneath here. Shot on its way. It's up and not even close. Mabry Schwann rebounds it off of the Corbin Marshall shot. Crayley Williams looking down court. Picks up the dribble now to the corner to Sylvana DeVries. Lets the shot up and in! DeVries. I believe that's her first basket of the game if I'm correct. Jarvis with it, tries to skip it over. Ella Benefiel on the steal. Benefiel up court. Here comes Vargas. Takes the shot from mid. It's up and no good. And they're going to try to fight. Ooh, good God. Oh, I hope Avery's all right. That was a, well, that's the, oof. The 2 11s. And now this game is starting to get a little bit aggressive here. A little bit is a bit of an understatement. Crayley Williams and Avery Jarvis just did not want to let go of the ball there. Benefiel up to Schwann. Schwann guarded by the 23, now goes up to DeVries on the right side. 3 minutes to go. Takes the shot up from 3. That one's up no good. Tinsley McConaughey on the rebound. McConaughey up past the timeline. Passes up to the left side. Donaldson now up to Martin. Underneath to a wide open Jarvis. That one's up no good. Rips it away and a foul. (28-17) in case you're just tuning in. And fans, it was a lot more dire straits for the Bobcats. I think at the end of the first it was something like, 23-0 for the Wranglers. Bobcats really found their flame in that second quarter. They have not let off the gas pedal just yet. This one, Kaylee Martin down there trying to get it, and they will call the jump ball. A little bit late there, but Crayley Williams was there. She's been getting herself in a lot of those plays today. It's been really exciting to see this team really try to get something out of it here. 2:37 still to play. Tosses it in. Shot up from way wide open. 3! Kaylee Martin! And that is Shoshoni, I believe, first point of the quarter. Here comes the 11 of Crayley Williams. Back up to Sylvana DeVries and stolen away. We got a foul. And great job by Shoshoni on that far side, ripping it away. But they got the foul out of it. It is I cannot do math. It is a 16-point game, I think, 15-point. Yep, 15 points. Tossing it up now to Donaldson. Donaldson now right side. Gets it up underneath the basket. Shot on its way up and a foul, and she converts. Going to the line to complete it will be the 15 of Kaylee Martin, and she's had a great game so far. Shot on its way from Martin. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Mabry Schwann. And Benefiel trying to get it out of there. Breaks the press. Here comes Crayley Williams. Williams picks up the dribble back up to Benefiel. Benefiel will dribble right side. Gets it into Mabry Schwann. Schwann kicks it out to DeVries. Lines up for the 3. That one's up way overshot. Ooh, foot on the line there, but McConaughey will keep the rebound there. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis back up to McConaughey. McConaughey moving right side. Pass it left side to Donaldson. Skip pass over to Jarvis up top. Now right side to Martin. Martin into the corner now to the 23 of Brown. Brown back up top. Now here they go again. Trying to drive, kicks out to Brown. She'll move left side to Martin. Now up to Jarvis. Shot inside the paint, up and in. Avery Jarvis trying to get the flame back for the Wranglers. They'll kick this one back into Benefield. Benefield with the baseball pass up to Crayley Williams. Now here they go. Williams right side. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Donaldson. Down the right side. It's up. Kaylee Martin again, up and in. Back to a 20-point game here in the conference semis. And Ashley Clear will call yet another timeout. This will be their third timeout of the ball game. And we'll be right back. 37-17 here in the third quarter. You're watching the Bighorn Basin Conference semifinal game here on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. Shoshoni Wranglers taking on the Thermopolis Bobcats here in the conference semis. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Burlington Rocky Mountain game happening over in the main gym. We do believe that should be in the third quarter, if not into the fourth quarter. This one's tossed up. Clock will run. This is Williams with it. Dribbles it up to Lillian Estenson. Estenson gets fouled. I think this should be a reach in here. 38 seconds to go. And don't forget, we'll be skipping on over to the main gym here in a little bit for the championship game and the third place game. They'll be both live streamed here on TBSN regardless of who makes the game. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting as well as Hot Springs Pharmacy. They've been proud partners of us all season. Glad to have them on one more time here in the conference tournament. Passes it up to the far side. Vargas to Williams, and we got a foul. 32 seconds to go. Don't forget, regardless, the Bobcats will still have one more game after this, whether that's the third place or the championship game. Up to Mabry Schwann to the right side, up and a foul. And Schwann, just like she has done all season, she's not afraid to get up underneath the cup, try and draw some contact. And, you know, she did it kind of to her own disadvantage in the game against, not Riverton, but Lander. Shot is up for Schwann, up and no good. Got one checking into the Hardwood Hotel here for Shoshoni. It appears to be Kaylin Cooper. She'll come in to replace Kaylee Martin. 31 seconds to go. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Bounce pass to McConaughey. McConaughey bounce pass right side. Steps out in front of it. Now here comes McConaughey. Jump stop. Brown now up to Donaldson. Now to the 5 of Kaylin Cooper. Now backing around the perimeter. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Donaldson on the rebound. Shot up again. That one's up, no good. Mabry Schwann on the rebound. And now here comes Crayley Williams. Lets it up for the final shot of the quarter. And that is going to conclude the third. 37-17 at the end of 3. We'll be back in just a moment from inside the Augs gym here in 60 seconds. Shoshoni Wranglers just 6 minutes away from punching their from punching their ticket to the 2025 Bighorn Basin Conference Championship game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bighorn Basin Conference Tournament basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies, here inside the auxiliary gym. Fourth quarter about to start here to decide who will go to the championship and who will be taken to the third place game. 6 more minutes on the board here. Williams picks up the dribble, looks to get underneath to Mabry Schwann. Schwann down the left side, it's up, Boren to the rebound. That one's up and in. And Boren easily has been the star of the show for the Bobcats, despite the fact that they're down by 18 here. Now into double digits. She's had a heck of a game. It's going to go out of bounds and back the other way. Bobcat ball. They'll toss this one in. Here comes Ella Benefiel. Benefiel with a pass up to Peyton Vargas. Takes the shot from mid and it rims out. Hannah Boren was there on the rebound. Now here comes Ella Benefiel. Benefiel picks it up and a foul. Or no, check that. It's going to be a traveling violation. I apologize. So it's going to go back up to Shoshoni. 5:23 to play. Moving up to the near side. Shoshoni with it. Back up top now. Passing it around the perimeter. Here comes Donaldson. Left side. Picks up the dribble. Kicks it back out to the wing. McConaughey now up to the 5. And this is going to be a loose ball. Kaylin Cooper loses it. And they're going to call a whistle down there on the far side. And it looks like it'll stay right here with Shoshoni. 5:05 still to go here in this game. Donaldson tosses it in. Moving to her right. Up top is McConaughey. Now up to Cooper. Back to McConaughey. Loses control of the ball. Chases it down near the logo. Picks it up. And now here they go again. McConaughey on the volleyball line. Moves up top. Passes left side to Donaldson. She'll try to let it go for 3. That one's up no good. And they'll try to chase it out, but it'll go up toward the Bobcat side of the gym. And that's going to go that's going to go back to the Bobcats. Actually, Matizzi, now that I think about it, the Matizzi players are actually over there watching the game. Matizzi was eliminated with that loss to 10 Sleep. By the way, 10 Sleep, I believe, will be playing in the Constellation Championship here soon. That one's up and it's blocked. And still unable to keep control of it. And Brown will forfeit possession as that'll be a travel. Still a fantastic play underneath the basket. Ella Benefiel will toss this one in for Thermopolis. Toss it to the corner. This one's up for Williams. That one's up no good. Mabry Schwann trying to go for the rebound. It'll be Donaldson instead. Donaldson gets it to the middle. That one's stolen away by Benefiel. Now here comes Vargas with it inside the volleyball line. Up top now. Bounce pass to Schwann. Finds a lane to the basket. That one's up and in. 21 on the board now for the Bobcats, and even if they don't end up winning this game, they're sending a message to whoever they're going to be facing in that third place game. They're definitely going to be playing a little bit angry, whatever, in the next game here. Jarvis now up to the 23, back up to Jarvis on the right wing. Now Donaldson. Now here comes the 30. Trying to get who that is. Sorry. Jarvis on the shot, up and blocked. Left side to Jarvis on up top. Now here comes the 30 of Bristol Thompson, and now the ball stolen back away, and a foul. Hannah Boren on the takeaway. It's a 16-point game. It's not lost, but the Bobcats do have to go turbo mode here. And now Mabry Schwann will inbound the ball here for the Bobcats. 3:43 still to play. Bounce pass inside to Benefiel and finds a way up to the 15 of Vargas. Has a bit of a lane here. Passes up to Boren. Now to Williams. Williams takes the jump shot. That one's up no good. Schwann on the rebound. She'll drive through. It's up and it's going to go out. So they're going to call that a block on Shoshoni. A fantastic defensive play, I guess, but good job on Schwann for at least trying to draw the whistle there. Got one checking in for Shoshoni. Corbin Marshall coming in. She'll replace Bristol Thompson. Benefiel gets it onto the baseline. Shot is up and can't get it to go. And it'll go out of bounds, and it looks like it'll probably stay right here on this side of the gym. Ella Benefiel will try to inbound here. 3:26 still to go here in the semifinal game. Passes it into to Vargas. Now Williams takes the shot from the elbow. That one's up, no good. And Mabry Schwann Peyton Vargas will try to, she tried to get the ball back for the Cats. Unfortunately, possession arrow just was not in their favor that time. It'll go back to the Wranglers. Bounce pass up to the 12 of Corbin Marshall. Marshall gets it back up top to Donaldson, now to the 15 of Martin. Martin takes the shot from the elbow. That one's up and it's no good. Hannah Boren on the rebound. Boren, bounce pass here. Now to Crayley Williams, and they'll call the double dribble. Knew that one was coming. She picked it up, and then she dribbled like a second later. And that's going to be back to the Lady Blue. Coming up next on TBSN will be the Bighorn Basin Conference Championship game. They'll be coming up later on this afternoon. This one's stolen away. Back down the other end, it's Crayley Williams. Bounce pass to Benefiel, and out of bounds it goes. We got one checking in. It looks to be Annabelle Wire into the game for Thermopolis. Peyton Vargas is going to be coming onto the bench. Checks it into Wire. Wire loses control and picked up by Benefiel. Lines it up, takes the three. It's up and overshot. Rebounded by the 13 of Donaldson. Tries to skip over to the left. Shot on its way. It's up and a foul. 2:29 to go. So it looks like free throws will be coming up for Avery Jarvis. Shot on its way. It's up and it's off the front of the rim. Shot is on its way and swish. Pass up to the middle now to Schwann. Now to the near side to Benefiel. Benefiel with a big pass down the Wire. Wire takes the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jarvis. It'll be another tie-up. 2 Wranglers, 1 Bobcat. Ella Benefiel was trying to attack the ball there. Coming up in about 45 seconds, we will have your Two Basins Sports Network Player of the Game. And they'll toss this in to Hannah Boren. Shot is on its way, up and in. 2-minute warning here. Jarvis, bounce pass to the 23, back up to Jarvis. She'll drive right side, takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. We have a whistle for traveling. Got one checking in for Shoshoni. Number 21, Landry Lennon, the 7th grader, back on. They'll toss this one in with 1:55 to go. Passing it right side. Donaldson underneath to the 21. Takes the shot. It's up and blocked. Mabry Schwann on the takeaway. Passes it near side. Here comes Crayley Williams. That one's up no good. Boren on the rebound. That one up and in. 1:31 still to go. And it's time to deliver our Two Basins Sports Network Player of the Game. That one's up in a block. Taken back by the 12 of Mabry Schwann. Player of the Game is going to go to Kaylee Martin of the Shoshoni Wranglers. Near side, here comes the 13 of Wire. It's up in a foul, no basket. So they're going to keep a Bobcat ball. Honorable mentions today for the Shoshoni Wranglers include, and this one's through the fingers just a little bit and out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay here on this side of the gym, but honorable mentions today include Avery Jarvis, Savannah Donaldson, and also probably going to say Tinsley McConaughey. Those are your honorable mentions today for Shoshoni. Honorable mentions today for Thermopolis include, Hannah Boren, obviously. really big day she's had today. Also, another honorable mention today includes Mabry Schwann and then Peyton Vargas. This one's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. 38 on the board for Shoshoni. And they'll call another double dribble. Thermopolis Bobcats will be playing either the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies or the Burlington Huskies, although I do believe it might be Burlington, but we'll double check and we'll have that up on our YouTube here in just a moment once we are able to figure out. Although I thought I saw Burlington leading at half when I checked in just at halftime. Right side, now here they go, 32 seconds, shot clock disabled. And it's going to be a tie-up with 28 seconds to go. 10 Sleep fans are spilling back in here. That's going to be fun trying to maneuver around them while we clean up our equipment. 38-25, a 13-point game. Bobcats fought hard in that second and third quarter, but fourth quarter they just kind of reverted back to their first quarter self. That one up and in. And the question is, what they have, would it have been too little, far too late for the Bobcats, considering the fact, oh shoot, that one's off of Boren. Ball is loose, they'll chase it out. Clock stops at 7. Just would it have been too little, far too late, considering that first quarter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The Shoshoni Lady Blue are moving on to the Bighorn Championship game. And the Thermopolis Bobcats fall 40-25, and they will be heading to the third place game later this afternoon. And what a game it was for the Wranglers, just firing on all cylinders, no doubt about it. Kaylee Martin, your player of the game for the Shoshoni Wranglers, and she deserves it. We'll be back in just about a couple hours from now for the championship game over in the main gymnasium between the Shoshoni Wranglers and I would assume the Burlington Huskies, but we'll keep an eye on the YouTube page. If it is, then guess what? That was my prediction. Knew for a fact that these two teams would be seeing each other one way or another. But we'll be back in just a moment from the main gymnasium. We got the championship and then the third place game coming up for you here on Two Basins Sports Network. As for that, 40-25, the final. The Wranglers take down the Bobcats here in the semis. And now it's on to one last game for the boys in blue. And with that being said, we'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. We'll see you in a couple hours in the main gymnasium for the championship.